today, so we've got another workout for you. Just to make sure, just a few little housekeeping before we go. Remember to stay sitting in your chair, nice and upright posture as well, as tall as you possibly can. And the other thing we want to say is remember to make sure that it's the right workout for you. So if you need to stop at any point, that's absolutely no problem. If you want to just sort of dial the workout back a little bit, again, that's absolutely fine. If you're feeling any pain, please stop as well and just take a little break and come back in when you're ready. So we'll get going. As always, we'll start off with a bit of a warm-up. If you want some music, please go ahead. But yeah, the main point is to have fun. So let's get going. So we want to start getting that blood pumping a little bit. Are you ready? So with our warm-up today, we're going to start from the top and work our way down. So let's start with a few little head movements. So we'll start looking left to right. Just doing that gently, left to right, not overstretching at all. And then try and add a bit more of a roll forward. Don't roll back, but just forward. So a roll from the left to the right side. That's perfect. Now moving down to the shoulders. So we'll start with some shrugs, up and down. Again, please just do these at your own pace. If you want to shrug a bit faster, that's fine. Keep it nice and gentle, remembering sitting up tall. And now moving into some more rolling action, if you can. If you want to stick with those shrugs up and down, again, no problem. And then moving the rolls forward. So back, 2, 3, 4, 5, and forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the arms a little bit more involved, so just trying to raise them up and down. Again, only go as high as you want. I'm sort of stopping at shoulder height. If you do want to go a bit further, that's fine. But if you want to go just softly like that, again, no problem whatsoever. So we'll do 10 more of these. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, all the way up the sun, 3, 2, last one. We're going to move into our wrists as well. Just going both ways with those. I'm a bit clicky. Oof. Don't know why that is. If forward and backwards, you can sort of use one to help twist the other one. Up and down, left to right. Again, just doing what feels comfortable for you. So that's our sort of arms, hopefully a bit more warm. Now we'll do a couple of twists for our sides. So first of all, round to the left. Again, just please go as far as feels comfortable. If you just want to hold on to the side of your chair there, that's all right. If you want to go a bit further, looking round to the right now. We'll do 3 each side. So this is the second one on the left. Back round to the right. And one more on the left. One more on the right. That's great. And last but not least, we'll just do a few little warm-up moves for our legs. So just start gentle lifting of the legs. And then if you can straighten them a little bit more, that's great. Again, if you just want to keep lifting them up and down with the bent knee. And then our last warm-up move is we're going to put the legs and arms together. So if you can lift your legs and your arms at the same time, that's perfect. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So hopefully you're all feeling a little bit warm. Have a little shake and we'll move on to our main section. So hopefully now you're all ready to go. And our main section today, I've taken some inspiration from some animals, so hopefully we'll try and replicate some of their moves. So starting off, we're going to do the owl head twist. We've done this a little bit in the warm-up, but if we can go a bit further, that's great. So looking around as far as you can, and back the other way. Again, if you want to add a bit of a roll forward, that's fine, or just keeping it straight. Now sticking with the birds, we're going to try and flap our bird wings. So up and down with the arms. Maybe you just want to flap your hands or your birds, tweak your beaks as well. So wings and beaks. One more time through with that one. Lovely. Now we're moving on to our alligator snaps. So up and down like the claws of the alligator. Jaws, sorry, of the alligator. And then try and have it so that your other hand is on the top. So switching over between which hand is on the top and the bottom. So now moving so that the right hand is on the top. Sound effects are optional, but please go ahead. And then the left hand on the top. And once more with the right hand on the top. And then the left hand. Now we're going to try and do our legs. So this one's a bit tricky, so if you want to hold onto the side of your chair for a bit of stability, I definitely recommend that. But we're going to try and do, rather than go up and down, a bit more like frog's legs. So if you can go round and round, that's great. If you want to do one at a time, so you can do your right and then your left. Or if that's a bit too tricky again, you can just raise and lower, or one at a time. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Remember, we're just trying to have a bit of fun. Just trying to do those frog's legs. It's definitely a bit tricky on the hips, that one, so I'd recommend maybe doing one at a time. And up and down. Just trying to move our legs in slightly different directions to what we might normally do. Try and keep everything nice and mobile. And now we're going to do some dolphin kicks. So if you can keep keeping hold of the side of your chair for stability, making sure you're sat up nice and tall, feet together if you can, and just flicking up and down like you've got a fin of a dolphin. A dolphin's fin. Doing that. You can do a few kicks as well. Kicking up and down again. That was quite quick. You don't need to go nearly as quickly as that. Just whatever speed works for you. So that's just trying to get our legs moving a little bit there as well. A few more of the single leg kicks as well. That's perfect. Up and down with those double leg kicks one more time. Lovely jubbly. So we just did a few moves for our legs. So now we're going to take it back to our arms again to give our legs a bit of a rest, because that was quite tough, some of those moves. So now we're going to do our elephant long arm trunk. So that's moving first of all with our right arm, and if you can try and sort of get a sideward motion, and then we're moving our left arm. Back to that right side. And our left side. And now we're going to pretend that we're milking a cow, so sort of pulling on the udders there, but making sure we're moving our arms up and down. Again, if you want to try and speed up, that's really great, but no pressure, we can go nice and nice and slower one. Or fast, remembering that if at any point you feel pain or just a bit out of breath, just take it back, sit down, relax, shake it off, and go again when you feel comfortable and ready to do so. So we've done 2 arms. Hopefully our legs are a bit rested and ready to go again. So this time we want to try and lift them up, but with a bit, again, holding on to the side of our chair. Try and keep our feet together and our knees slightly out. As if, so we're going knees out and back down. Knees out if you can, and back down. One, the other. So it's just trying to get that slightly different angle of movement compared to when we're just lifting up and down. Again, if you can do 2, that's fine. No problem. If you want to do more of a sort of rolling movement, anything that feels comfortable for you today. But if you can try out some different angles, that's really beneficial for your hips there. Perfect. And one last challenge if you can. But again, just any movement with your legs. If you can't use those angles, up and down is great. Kicking out. This is really your workout, so making sure you feel comfortable and happy throughout the whole thing. And now we're going to try and do a bit more head twisting, but this time we've got our binoculars, so we're on our safari, and it's which animals can we see? So you might want to lean forward if you can to give yourself a better view. And back, lean forward, turn your head to the right, head to the left, leaning back, head to the right, and head to the left. Can you spot anything? Maybe a circle. If you can do a circle leaning forward. Just forward, head to the right, head to the left. So we're coming towards the end of our safari. And put our binoculars away. Just got a few little spiders. So we're going to try and connect our thumb and our pinky finger and then swap over to our other side. The spider climbs is the last one in this main section. Spiders are my least favourite, so we'll do a couple more of them. And then we'll begin our cool down. So I hope you enjoyed that main section. We're just going to cool down for the end of our sort of workout today. So yeah, just shake it all off. Anything you want to loosen up a little bit, just give a shake, your wrists, your feet, just an overall shaking, and then we'll do a bit of stretching. So today I'd like you to reach down. So first of all, we're going to reach down to the right as far as you can go. If it's just here, that's no problem. Reaching down to the right and then down to the left. One more time to the right and to the left. Now I want you to maybe reach forward to the right, so towards your toes as much as possible. And again on the left side towards your toes. Reaching down on the right and then the left. So now back to those twists. One more on the left and the right. And then if you can try and stretch your arm as well, maybe up again at a height that's comfortable for you. Just stretching those arms, rolling those shoulders, and a few light movements, so maybe just pretending to play the piano there. Wiggling of the fingers. And to bring things down, we quite like to do the one where we're touching each of our fingers to our thumb. So just starting with the little finger and then moving it across to the pointer and back through that motion. Lovely. And hopefully we're coming towards the end of our workout now. So I hope you had a nice time. But we're going to do a few nice big breaths to finish up. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth if we can. So I'm going to try and hold that for 5 seconds. So ready, in. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2 more. In and out. And one more time. In and release out. So there we are, all done for another workout. So give yourselves all a big clap. I hope you enjoyed that one. It was lovely to be your instructor today, and hopefully see you soon. Remember to stay active if you can, and take care. See ya.